Hello friends, Sam here. Today what I'm going to talk about, I'll show you creation of data model in Salesforce from scratch. Now for this video, you should be aware about some concepts in Salesforce. What is lookup relationship? When to use lookup relationship? What is MD relationship? When to use MD relationship? Junction object, when to use junction object. And if you know all of these conceptually, you are good to go. And this is practical video, so it may be little longer. So just stay tuned with me. And what I suggest, one round you complete of this video, just watching that and see that what's going on. And then you can have second round to practically try it along with me on your machine. Okay, so assumption is I already created Salesforce Developer Edition account. I show you that I just created that right now before recording this video. I show you this. This is how it look like. I just went to developer.salesforce.com, just click on the sign up button and I fill this complete form. Okay, and you can see that username I have provided this. Let me see, because couple of times I tried that. So let me check. Here you can see that I got the activation mail. So let me do one thing. Let me close this Salesforce tab. Let me close this. And in this account, I do got this. So it is 008, Sam underscore developer 008 at salesforce.com. This is my username. So let me verify my account. This is the fresh account I'm creating. So if you are starting your practice, this is the right video for you. So let me get into verify account and that's fine. And here you go. I'm setting my password. Perfect. Confirming the password. Yes. In which city? I just put some city in India and change password. So it is actually the set password, which it is called as change password. So set password. Perfect. So my Salesforce account is getting logged in. So whenever you log in, it is by default Lightning. So let us switch to Classic. Let me close all this. Let me switch to Classic quickly. So you can see switch to Classic. Click on that and I will be switching to Classic. Let me show you that once again. If you have not seen that, let me log into my account. Again, I log into my account, login.salesforce.com. I copy this username and I paste it here. So different account, this account, and I just put like this, login this. So initially you will be in Lightning. I just want to show you again. So mobile number, I don't want to register my phone. And here it will show you Lightning by default. So let me go back to Lightning so that you will get an idea that whenever you log in first time, this is what you see in front of you. So what you have to do is that you need to click on your profile picture in the upper right corner. And there is, I hope you can see this. My video is not really overlapping on that. See this, there is switch to Salesforce Classic option. Click on that and you get into Salesforce Classic. Okay. So first thing, what we are going to do. Now let me note down all the steps in Notepad. So what I do, step number 1, log in to your developer edition account. So in case if you have any problem creating developer edition account, ping me. I'm giving my WhatsApp and email and website details below. You can check out my channel. Somewhere you will get one video which is talking about creating developer edition account. If not, let me know. I will provide you that video. That's not a problem. Log into your developer edition account. Second, we have to create object one by one. We have to create object one by one. So what we need to do, create employee object first, because that is a basic object, you know. Create employee object with below fields. Now EMP ID is there. Let us take it as number. Employee name, now that will be like you can use the standard field name. Okay, employee name. So that standard field we will use for employee name. So that is nothing but text, and it is standard field. It's not a custom field. Okay, and then salary we will have, which is again number. So let us create this employee object, and along with creation of object, we will create employees tab also. So employees tab will be also created. Okay, so employee object will be created, employees tab will be created, right? And that's how it will be. And you can have app also created, you know. So create my company app. So my company app we will create, which will hold employees tab. Okay, so which will hold employees tab. Create my company app which will hold employees tab. That's what we are going to do. So let us do this first step. Okay, so let me show you. If you are trying practically with me, you can pause the video, do the step, and then resume the video. Be comfortable. Okay, so let me create the employee object. I will go to setup. I will go to build, and I'll go to create. Build section and create I'll go to, and there I can see objects. So I'm going objects, and it will show me all custom objects. Right now there is no custom object. So let me click on new custom object to create the new object. Then label, I just give label as employee. That's perfect. Plural label, let us give it as employees. Okay, other thing, that's fine. Object name is employee. Perfect. Give the object name employee. Description, you can leave it blank, or you can just write contains employee data. Perfect. That's fine. Context sensitive help, we are happy with the default. Open the standard salesforce.com help and training window. I'm not creating any Visualforce page to have my own help. So let it be standard. Perfect. Then record name. This is the standard field which will be added in your custom object, employee object. That is nothing but employee name. So it will be holding the employee name, and it will be the reference field basically. Okay. Then optional feature, allow report, allow activity, no harm. You can check all of them. So everything is applicable on my employee object. That's perfect. Then deployment status, let it be deployed. Okay, so after you save your employee object, it will be immediately available to other users. That's how it is. Then allow search, if somebody user will type employee in the search, it should be searchable. So check it, no problem. Add notes and attachment, that is fine. You can check it. So whatever default page layout and notes and attachment has to be added for your object, which is perfectly fine. Add that, no problem. Now the second checkbox is very important. Listen carefully. So do you want to create the tab for this object right away? So if yes, check this box. If you do not want to create the tab right now, you may create it later on. You can leave it unchecked. So I want to create it now, so I will check that. I will say save. I just saved, and now I'm on the next new custom object tab page. So some theme you can select. I love Bale theme. I always select this Bale theme. So it is a color combination and set of icons, you know. So I love this Bale theme. I select that. You can select any theme, you know, like Apple, airplane, blank, this, that, etc. You can select that. So this is the theme. Leave rest of the stuff default. Click on next. Next is new custom object tab. Now what it is saying, these are all profile. So your tab will be visible to all of them. We should be okay with that. So let us keep it on for all the profiles. Okay, so depending on different user and profile, I don't want to make it visible, invisible. I want to make it visible for everybody. So I just select it. By default, it is on, so no problem. Let us click on next. Now you want this a tab to be added to which custom app? My company app is not created yet. Okay, so let us uncheck this. I do not want to add this to any of the custom app. Okay, I will be creating that custom app later on. My company app I will create, and then I will hold employee over there. Just say include tab. Then nothing to do, just say save. Now you can see your custom object employee got created. And this is what the object page. Now in case if you miss this object page, you can again go to this object page by go to setup, same path, build, create and objects, and you can see employee over there. Click on this employee. So here you can see custom fields now. My next step is adding the custom fields. Employee ID and salary you are supposed to add. Employee name is already there in standard fields. Okay, so let us add employee ID and salary. Let me click on new in custom fields and relationship. What is the data type of employee ID? Number I want. So let me show number. Where is number? Here is number. Number. I selected number, clicked on next. Now let us give the name of the field. Let us give all of them in small letters. Employee ID. Even if that's not case sensitive, let us follow that. All fields will be in small case letters. And whenever you define the object, first letter is capital. Length, let it be 18. Okay, EMP ID I have added. Let it be 18. Field name is EMP ID. That's okay. Label is field label is EMP ID. Field name is EMP ID. Description, you can add something. Holds unique ID for each employee. That is what I added as description. What is the help text? So there will be small question mark appearing next to the control help button kind of thing. You can click on that and you will get some text. So use to have ID of employee, something like this, or I will say enter employee ID. That's what. Do you want to make it require? So it has to be compulsory to enter whenever user will make the data entry. Of course, yes, employee ID has to be there. Every employee need to have employee ID. So I make it required. Do you want unique ID? Do you want unique ID? So unique means what? Unique means it should not be duplicate, not unique ID, unique. So you cannot have two employee ID, same employee ID for two employees. So it has to be unique. So let us check unique also. External ID and all you leave it blank, no problem. External ID is used in integration purpose. Default value, in case if user don't enter the value, what should be the default value? That can be there. Leave them blank, no problem. So I just go on to the next step. And step number 2 is establish field level security. So this field should be visible or invisible to some profiles. I do not want to really play around with that. And as we make it required, it is anyway visible to all the profile. So you have nothing to select here. Let it be visible to all the profile. Let's click on next. This add to page layout, nothing to do over here, accept all default, and you can click on save. You may click on save and new also, as we want to create salary also, that's fine. You can now again click on new and salary has to be added. So let's do salary. Let's select the data type as number. Let's click on next. And the field label is salary, then description. You can have holds salary of employee. You may enter here, enter salary. Required, I don't want to make it required. Let it be null, can be also applied. Unique, no. Two people can have same salary. It cannot be unique. Leave it like that. And let's click on next. Now this is some plugins are installed on my machine to check the word spelling and all. So ignore this, guys. Do not worry about that. You can see that some Grammarly plugin is installed on my machine. That's why it is showing this. Okay, otherwise there is no error, nothing. Click on next. Okay, Now field level security. This field is visible to which all profile. Now let us select visible. So it will be visible to all the profiles, no worries. That's okay. Click on next. Add to page layout, nothing to do here, just click on save. So this way I have added salary also in my employee object. That's what I have done as step number 2. I have create employee object with the tab also, right? Now one more thing remaining from here, create my company app. Let us create my company app and add employees tab inside that. So let us do that. Let me get into that. And let me go to setup, let me go to create, let me go to apps, and here you will create the app. So I'm just creating new app and I will give the name as my company. So custom app, that's correct. Let's go on and let's have the label as my company. I just give the same as label and name. Description, it holds company data, something like that. Click on next. Then image, if I want logo and all that, I don't have it, that's fine. Click on next. Then add the tab inside the app. You wanted to add employees tab in this, don't forget. So let us go to bottom and employees tab is there, add here. So home and employee will be there and home will be your default landing tab. We are happy with that. Just click on next. Okay. So this particular app is visible to which all profile. Let us make them visible to all the profiles. No problem. So I just select visible to all and click on save. So my company app is already there which holds employee tab. So all my tabs will be inside my company app. So where that my company will appear now, go to the upper right corner and you will able to see my company is appearing over there. So let us select that and you will see employees tab is appearing there. And if you go to employees tab, now you can enter data inside employee. Can you see the color scheme as bell? This orange color is there, this bell icon is there. So it's like bell theme which we have used, you know. Perfect. So what is the next step? My next step, step number 3 is enter 5 records in employee. Enter 5 records in employee. Right? So let us do that. Right now there is no department, nothing. So we are entering 5 records in the employee. That's perfect. So let us do that. I'm just going to employee tab, clicking on the new employee and I'm filling the data. So employee name, generally I use cricket player's name. So 1001, salary is 10K. Then I do have save and new. Let us have the second one. Rohit, employee ID is 1002, salary is 12,000, save and new. Then Bhuvnesh, employee ID is 1003, salary is let's say 16,000, save and new. Sachin, 1004, salary is let's say 30,000. One more, I'll add Kapil. Kapil, employee ID is 1005. You can give any employee ID, it has to be this one. I told you about the question mark, you know, so that is what the help text is appearing over there. Okay, so you can see that enter salary, enter employee ID, that's what is there. Then let us put like 40,000. That's what, save. Finally, I click on save so that all records will be visible. Now view that records properly. So I go to employee tab and I can see that go, and you can see that only these employee name is appearing. Where is employee ID and salary? So I need to customize the view. That is the next thing you have to do. Customize the view, customize view to see all employee records. That's what you have to do. How to customize the view so that employee ID and salary will also appear? I will click on this edit button and you go down and you can see employee ID I want to add, salary I want to add, employee ID I want to just shift up, then employee name, salary, perfect, and let's say save. So that's what is customization of view. So I do have customization of view now. Got it? Now let us do one thing. So excuse me, there are a lot of birds around me. So fine. I hope that's not disturbing you. Okay, all fine. So next object which we want is department. So what I'm going to do now, I'm going to create the department object, and I'm going to have relationship between these two as this one. This will be the relationship between department and employee. One department can contain many employees. So many employees will be at this side. So this we are going to have as lookup relationship. Okay, so one department can have many employee. That's what we are going to do. Now how to implement this? Firstly, let us create the department object, and let us add fields inside department object. So next thing what we are going to do is that step number 5, create department object with below fields. Maybe what I do, DNO. So DNO is number, which is nothing but department number. Then department name is already there as a standard field, that is a reference field. So this is already there as a standard field. Then I do have let's say head count. So how many max head count? Maybe let's say max count. How many maximum people will be allowed to be part of that department? So that's what we will add, which will be number. Okay, that's what is there. So, and maybe next one will be insert 5 records in that. That's what we will do. Customize the view to see all fields. That's what we will do, which we have already done for employee. Okay, that's what we are going to do now. Let us jump into here. Let us go to setup. Let us go to create. Let us go to object. Let me show you new custom object. So let me create new custom object, and the object name is department. This is the label. Plural label is departments. Object name department. You may say holds data for departments. That's what. Other stuff you can leave it default. Record name is department name. Data type is text. We are good with that. You can say these all feature will be enabled. Allow reports, still allow in chatter groups. Then deployed is good for us. These all 3 are selected. That's fine. Allow search, we have to make it checked. And finally, we want to create the tab now. So check the last one also. Say save. So let us select the theme for tab. This time let us select some different theme. Let's say we are selecting Apple as the theme. That's fine. For a department, we do have Apple theme. So next, this particular department tab should be visible to which all profile. I will say default on will be all profile. So this is fine. Click on next. Then this particular tab will be added to which app? I want to add only my company app. So unselect this include tab for all and just select my company. So I want to add it to my company only, save. That's what. So this is how my department object is created. Let us create custom fields in that. So let's have new. The DNO custom field is number. So let me have it as number. Let's make it as DNO. The label is DNO, name is DNO. That's fine. DNO. Length is 18 digits. That's okay. Description. Maybe you can say holds DPT data. Help text for this. Enter department number. That's what I say. Always require. So required and unique. Let us make it required and unique, because DNO is like a it don't have to be duplicate, and again we cannot skip that. It has to be required. All good. DNO field level security. It should be visible to all the profile. So as it is required field, it has to be visible to all the profile. We are happy. Next. Then layout, nothing to do here, just save and new. I want to create max count also. So I just say save and new. Max count data type is nothing but number. So let me give number here and let me have next. And let me have field label as max count, number, max count holds maximum count of people, help text, enter max count. So this is what the string required unique. Let's leave that empty, no problem. And let's click on next. So even if two department has same max count, we are okay with that. Then this max count field, what is the field level security? Let us make it visible to all the profile. So click it. We don't want to really make it visible invisible, that's fine. Click on next. Okay, department layout. Let us save. So now in department I have created department number and maximum count, and let us fill the records now in department. Let us fill the department record. So click on the departments table and let us click on new, and department name, let us say computer department. DNO is like let's say 9001. Max count is let's say 100. This is computer department. Save and new. Electronics department. DNO is like 9002. Max count is let's say 500. Save and new. Let's say chemistry is the department. 9003 is department number, and let's say 550 is the maximum count. Save and new. Physics is the department. The code is 9004 maybe, and let's say max count is 120. Save and new. One more. Let's say what department? Mathematics. Maths is the department. DNO is 9005. Max count is let's say 400. Let us click on save. All records are visible. Now click on department table. You can see all records are visible, but again you can see only the one field, that is department name. So let us customize the view. Click on edit and just select all the fields which has to be visible. So I want DNO, I want max count, and let us adjust the sequence here. So DNO department name max count, that's all fine. Click on save. Okay. So now you can see all department got added. Now you have to form the relationship. Suppose what is the relationship over here? Let's say Kapil belongs to, let me see all the records first. Let's say Virat belongs to computer department. Let's say Rohit belongs to mathematics department. Bhunesh also belongs to mathematics department. Sachin also belongs to mathematics department. Kapil will belong to physics department. So in that case, there will be some department where employees are not there, and there can be some employees also where department is not there. So we may have one employee where department is not there at all. Now firstly let us have the connection. Let us add lookup field. So now 7 number step is what? This is key thing to form the lookup relationship. Form lookup relationship between department and employee. So what do you need to do? Add lookup field to employee. So remember, 1-2 in the relationship is there. One department, many employees. So wherever many side is there, we need to add your field over there. So add department field inside your employee object. Okay, so that's what we have to do. Let us add the lookup field to employee. Okay, so let us go to, I'll show you that how to do it. Now one thing I want to show, there is one tool which is called as schema builder, where you can see visually how this relationship is formed. I show you that. Let us search that, maybe go to setup and let us search schema builder. Yeah, you can see this schema builder, and let us see the relationship visually. So let us select our object, clear all, and let us select only employee and department. So I do have department object created. I do have employee object created. You can see that this employee and department that are already there. See, employee and department is there. There is no relationship between them. Now we are going to add the lookup relationship. How to add that? I will go to many side. That is nothing but employee side. So click on my company. Let me click on my company app. Of course, this is what we will see the records. So if you see my company, you will see department and employee both are available over there. Now we need to add lookup field inside employee object. So go to setup, go to your employee object. So I'm going to employee object now. Let us go to employee object, and there you need to go to custom field and let us add the lookup field relationship. So let's say new, and the data type which you have to select is lookup field, lookup relationship. That's what. Say next, and it will be attached to which object? Department object. So related to department. That's how it is. Related to department. So next. So lookup relationship means parent record may or may not be there. So employee may or may not have the parent, may not have the department. So field name, let us say department only. Okay, so that reference field will be added into the employee, you know. That's what. Employees all good. Next. Okay, so again this relationship has to be visible to all. Let us make it visible to all, not a problem. Click on next. Employee layout and all, we are okay with this. Click on next. Okay, so this is what the new relationship getting created. This is fine. Just click on final save. Nothing to change here. That's fine. And now you can see there is a lookup relationship formed between department and employee. I show you in the schema builder. Click on the setup and get into the schema builder. So in data management somewhere you will have schema builder. Let us search it here where it is. Schema builder. Yes, let's go to schema builder, and you can see that there is a relationship between employee and department. Yeah, you can see this is nothing but lookup relationship from employee. This many side, this fork is at the employee side. So one to many, department to employee. That's how it is. And as it is lookup, so for every employee, no need to have the department. So parent is optional. I show you that. Let us add the records now. Let us assign department to employees. That's what we will do now. Let's do that. So we will open the employee record now. So I'll go to setup. Maybe I'll go to my company. Yes, I'll go to employee. And here you can see all the records. And I don't have department number available over here. So you added department field in the employee that has to be displayed. So let us edit the view once again, and let us take department also over there. So you can see this department need to be added over here. Okay, that's perfect. Click on save. Okay, so that is what is there. This is the whole thing, and you can see department all blank. Now let us edit every department. So let us shift Virat to computer department. Now whenever I say edit, this department is applicable and I can go and get the lookup. Now here whenever I click this lookup box, I can see this name, you know. So let us pick it up. Which department? Let us say computer department. That's fine. That's got added. Let's click on save. Now let us say Rohit does not have any department. So let it be blank. So lookup relationship parent can be blank. Bhuvanesh will be to Bhunesh will be to math department maybe. Let us edit. Math department. Maths department. Save. Then I do have Sachin. So let us make Sachin also to the math departments. That is okay. So you can have multiple employees in the same department. So one to many, one department, math can have Sachin and other person, you know. So that's what. So Sachin and Bhunesh belong to math. Maybe let us have Kapil belong to some department. Let us take physics or chemistry maybe. Let's say physics. So this guy belong to physics. So now there is a relationship in all the records also. So that's how it is, right? So this is how we form the relationship between these two. Now let us have client and project. Let us have client and project. We do have project and we do have client, and there will be MD relationship between these two. Client and project, what we said, there will be MD relationship between these two. This will be MD. So I'm just trying to make it as a smooth line. Leave it, no problem. So I want this as to be MD relationship. Okay, and one is to the client side and many is to the project side. So inside project we will add that client object. So firstly let us create the project. Okay, let us do one thing. Let us have the client first, because inside project I will need client, you know. So let us have client and project, both we will create, no problem. Any sequence you can follow, that is not the problem. But don't fill the data. Firstly create object, form the relationship, then fill the data. Otherwise it will be problematic in MD. So let us have client in place maybe. Okay, let us add 5 records in client. Let us create, the next step will be, let us create step number 9. Step number 9 will be create client object with below fields. Now which are fields we want? Let's say I want client ID. Client name will be standard field. So this will be standard field, that's okay. So client name will be standard field. Okay, client name will be standard field. That's what is there. Then I do have, let's say, domain. So in which domain client works. So that we will make it as pick list, where there will be like telecom, education, telecom, education, and let's say finance. These domains are there. So from that domain, client will be from one of that. Okay, that's how it is. This is client. Then we do have, let's say, create project object with below fields. So we will have project ID. Project name is anyway whatever, you know, it's a standard field. That's fine, standard field. Then we do have, let's say, technology. So in which technology we want to do that project. Okay, so just a pick list, and it will be like Java, .NET, let's say Salesforce, or let's say Salesforce, MuleSoft, TIBCO. That we will do the skills, technologies, right? That's what will be there. Then what we will do, form MD relationship between client and project. So how we will implement that? Add MD relationship field to the many side, you know, in project side, in project object. Okay, so add MD relationship field, which is project object. So this is the relationship between client and project, right? Employee and project, still we have not thought of about it. That's what we wanted to do. After that, we will be insert records in client and project. Client and project, we will insert the records. Okay, so let us do this. Let us create the client object. Get set go. Let's go to setup. I'm just showing you quickly. In case if you face problem with my speed, you can pause the video, do it properly, and then you can move on. Okay, so I'm just clicking on setup. Okay, then you go to create, then you go to objects, and let me create the client object first. So new custom object, client, plural label is clients, description holds client data, other defaults are okay, client name as the standard field, that's perfect. Select all these options, we want all these on the client object. Allow search should be there, and finally I want tab also to be created right away. That's fine. So the theme you can take, let's say I'm taking aeroplane theme maybe. Okay, okay, come on. Oops. I do have internet. Let me select this. Okay, fortunately I got it. So let me select balls as the theme. Click on next. It will be visible to all the profiles. So we are good with this. Next. Then it will be added to which custom app? Only my company app I want to add. So I will select my company app and I'll say save. That's perfect. So let us add the custom fields after this. So just be with me as this video is becoming long, but I'm sure you will get practical value out of that. Okay. So while you are creating this, if you face any problem, just put that comment below, or you have my all WhatsApp and email and website and all detail. You can go to my website and ping me on live chat also. So that channels are available to communicate with me. So in case if something is not working for you, just ping me on any channel. I'll help you out. Okay. So here what we have, new custom field we want to add, which is client ID. Let me do that. So let me add the new custom field, which is client ID. Let it be number. Let it be number. No problem. Number. Next. So field label, it will be client ID. Field name, description, holds client data, help text, enter client ID. Required unique, let us make it required unique, client ID. Let's click on next. So sometime your Salesforce instance goes slow. I'm sure my internet is fast, but somehow my Salesforce is slow, you know. That's okay, just manage with that. Okay, so this field, client ID field visible to all, I'm okay with this. Then it's pretty slow. Okay, so client layout, nothing to do here, just click on save. So that way your client ID is getting created. So perfect. Let us create the domain now. So let us give new. Let us create the domain field now. So picklist, it has to be picklist. So let us select picklist and next. Then field label is domain, and I will have enter values here. Local pick list I will use. So let's say I do have telecom, then I do have education, and I do have finance. So these all will be there. So restrict pick list to value, display first value as default, display them alphabetically, that's okay, leave them. Description, you can say holds domain data, then select domain, that's what can be the help text. That's fine, don't have to be really, yeah, don't have to be really required. Next. So it's pretty fast, my Salesforce instance now. Let's see that, hopefully. Okay. So we have created the client ID, we have created the domain, right? And client name, we are using it as the standard. Okay, so that is what is created. Domain, I will make it visible to all the profile, and I click on next. Okay, so here layout, nothing to do, I just click on save. Perfect. So my couple of custom fields are also created. Then as I said, let us create the another object, which is project object. Let us create project object with this. So let me click on setup. Then let me go to create object, and let us create new custom object. So label is project, then plural label projects, project object. So it is holds project data, that's the description. That's the description. Then other stuff is already there. Project name is the standard field, so we are okay with that. Let us go for this. This is all which we repeated for other objects. I want allow search, and I want to create the tab right away. Let's click on save. Very good. So you can observe sometimes Salesforce instance is fast, sometimes it is slow. That happens, you know, the server is in US, and that's how data getting loaded and all. So maybe that's got overloaded or something that happens. Okay, let's see. So I'm creating the project object. Okay, so theme for the tab, I select some theme. Okay, let's say car theme I select here, and I say next. Okay, so it is visible to all the profile. That's fine. We are good with that. Click on next. Then it is visible. This tab is visible to which app? So I want only for my company app. That's perfect. Okay, so that's got created. Now create the project ID and the technology. That custom fields. Let's click on new to create the custom fields. Okay, so the project ID is nothing but number. That's perfect. Field label, let us give project ID. project ID, description, so holds project ID, that's what I can give. Help text, enter project ID, that's what we can have, and this is all fine. And project ID you can make it required and unique, that's okay. Click on next. Okay, so this particular field visible to which all profile, all the profiles. Next, click on next. So stay tuned guys, it's like long power pack practical video. Okay, so this is fine, let me save this. So project ID got created. Now let us add a technology as a pick list field, you know. Okay, so let us add one more field, which is technology. Okay, so technology, that is pick list. So this pick list. Next, that will be local pick list. That's what. Okay, so this is technology. Then enter values here. So I say Salesforce, MuleSoft, TIBCO. That's what. Perfect. It's okay. Description holds technology data. Help text, select technology. That's what. Let us not make it required, that's okay. Click on next. So that way I created all the fields in project also. Let us complete this technology field. It will ask you visible to all the profile and what you have to do. So it will ask you all that field level security. So I want to make it visible to all the profiles. So let us make it all the profile. Let's click on next. Come on, save. Nothing to do on the project layout, and project technology also got finished. So all the fields are ready from my project. Let us wait till it shows all the fields. You can see project name is anyway there as a part of standard field, and project ID technology got there. So I do have project and client objects created. Now let us form the relationship between them. Let me see schema builder, how it look like in schema builder now. Click on setup. And let us see the schema builder and all these four objects, client, project, employee and department. Let us see that. So let me just see schema builder. Yes, this is the schema builder. Oops, it's getting loaded. Hopefully, yes, it got loaded. So this is like full-fledged data model creation, friends. So that's the reason it's long power pack video. I'm again and again saying. So stay tuned and listen it and watch it till end, and do it along with me till end. You will have a strong hand on Salesforce practical stuff. Okay, this is the beginning, friends. Okay, so let me see. It will be loaded. So let's wait. So it is loading all the objects and all. So we want to see only 4 objects. Let's see. Some error occur. Okay, let me refresh this. So hopefully we will have it. This time hopefully it will show us. Yes, we will select client and project also. So client is there, CLI and client, and we will have project also there, project. Yeah. So I will have client, I will have project. There is no relationship among client and project, between client and project, department, employee, only related with lookup. Now let us have MD relationship between project and client. So what we need to do, let us add MD relationship field to many side. So one client can have many projects. So to project side. So let us add MD relationship over there. So this is what, add MD relationship to project object. Let us go there and let us click on setup. I'll go to project object now. Let me go there. It's opening. Yes. So I want to go to, you can see in the shortcuts, project object is there anyway. You can directly click on, instead of going to build and create and objects, you can directly click on the shortcut over here, because recently visited items are already there. So I will anyway go to this project, and there I will add custom relationship. So click on new, that will be MD relationship. So watch carefully how I am adding MD relationship. So let's wait. Okay. So initially it is showing this site cannot be reached, but it will be refreshed and it will show you the page. Don't worry. Not really. I do have internet. Trust me, guys. I do have internet, so no problem. Let me just see it again. Okay. Yes, I got it. So maybe some glitch, maybe in my internet or maybe at the Salesforce side. So the custom field, that will be MD relationship I want. Master detail relationship I want to add. Click on next. So this we are adding to project, remember that, at the many side of the relationship. Okay, so related to, so project related to whom? To client. So let's see client here. Next. Okay, so field name, we can have it as client only. Then description, holds data of client. That's fine. Help text, maybe select client. Other thing is fine. Leave it as it is. Click on next. So this is the MD relationship we are creating now. Let's see. So hopefully whatever data I configured, that is there. Yes, it must be there. Yes, it is there. So this MD relationship visible to all the profiles. We are good with that. Okay, so layout, nothing to do here. So just click on next. Okay. Okay, so client layout, all good. This is fine. Let's see. Now see the amazing thing. Whatever is shown in this picture, it is already done. You form the MD relationship, and now if you check the schema builder, now I am going to schema builder. So let's go to schema builder. Where is schema builder? Yes, click on that. And here you can see the relationship between department, client, employee, and where is project? Project. Is it there? Yes, project is here. So this is how it is. See that. Client and project, this is the master detail relationship between project and client. This is lookup relationship between this. So that's how it is. Let me arrange them properly. Employee is here, then project is here, then client is here, and department is here. Okay, this is how it is. Now let us fill the records in client and project. So what we are going to do, let us insert records in client and project. So suppose I do have 5 clients. So let me go to setup, not setup, I'll go to tab. So my company, yes, departments, clients. So let's go to clients and let's insert the data in clients. So let's say 7001, the client name, let's say Google 7001, and domain is, let's say, education. Save and new. Let's say client name is Microsoft, then client ID is 7002, and domain is, let's say, telecom. Save and new. Client is, let's say, Pixel. So Pixel is the name of a company. 7003, and the technology is finance. Save and new. So client name is, let's say, Adobe. Client ID is 7004, and this one is nothing but, let's say, telecom. Save and new. Let's say Canva is your client. Client ID is 7005, and the project is, let's say, education. Save. So this way I do have 5 clients available. Now you can just customize the view as well to see all of them. Okay, you can see the theme is appearing like a brown theme and all, Okay, so if you look at clients and if you click on go, you can see only the client name. So you can customize the view just like other object you have done that. So client ID and domain you can just add over here. Client ID you can just shift at the top. Okay, save, and let us see that client records appearing properly. That's what we have done. Now the project. Now inside project you have to select client compulsorily. Okay, I show you that. I go to project now and there are various projects. So I'm adding the records of projects. Let's say a couple of projects from 1 or 2 client. So project name is, let me call it as development project. Okay, that is the name. Then this is 4001. Technology is on Salesforce. Client, you can see red mark for the client. It is MD, so you cannot leave client blank. Remember that. If you leave it blank, it will show you the error. So let us select the client, Google, Microsoft, whichever. So let's say Pixel, save and new. Let me add one more project, 1 or 2 project, testing project. So testing project. Then project ID is 4002. Oops, let me close this. 4002. Then technology is, let's say, MuleSoft. Client is, let's say, selected from here. Client is, let's say, Adobe. Save and new. One more project maybe. So it will be like management project. Project ID is, let's say, 4003. Technology is, let's say, TIPCO. Client is, let's say, again, Adobe. Okay, so one client can have multiple projects, that's what. So let me save it, and I can see that this is what the projects are. All records. I can customize the view so that I can see all the fields properly. Okay, so project ID I want, technology I want, and client also I want. So project ID should be at the top. This is how it is. This is what the sequence, and this is how you can see all the data. Pixel, Adobe. So that's what will be. 2 clients will have projects. Other 3 client doesn't have the project. So that's what is there. So that is what we have done. We actually built this kind of diagram completely. Now coming to the most difficult thing, people find it difficult. Many to many relationship. What I want to do is that I wanted to have many to many relationship between these two. Between these two, I want many to many relationship. One employee can work on multiple projects like this, and one project can have multiple employees like this. Okay, so that is many to many relationship. So in Salesforce, how this many to many relationship is implemented, that is implemented using junction object. So we will create one junction object, and that junction object, what it will be containing, it will be containing like, let's say, employee lookup, and it will contain, let's say, project lookup. So for which employee project allocation is there, and to which project employee allocation is there, and this junction object is called as project allotment. This is called as project allotment. So basically this is nothing but junction object. This is called as junction object. Okay, so we need to create junction object, and through that we need to form many to many relationship. So let us create project allotment object. So let us go to setup. As I said, you should be theoretically aware about this junction object, lookup and MD and fields and object, all these details, which you generally learn whenever you start. Whenever I start my training in Salesforce, firstly I give you all the building blocks and then I get into the practical thing. So this is the practical thing we are getting into. Okay, so fine, let me go to create, let me go to object, and just like any other object, we will create project allotment object. So new custom object, let us call it as project allotment, plural. So maybe project allotments. So project, let it be all small. No, this is like object, so let it be first letter capital. So this is what project allotment, this is what S project allotments, and this is what the object name. Okay, so holds allotment data like this. Okay, other thing you can just accept default project allotment name, that's what is there, that's okay. So if you want, you can just properly give that project allotment name. Perfect. So this is what will be there, and allow search, and we will have the tab also. So in case if we want to add the allotment data, so which employee worked on which project, which employee worked on which project, that is possible. So let me refresh this. Yes, so let us have some theme. Okay, chalkboard. You can take anything, that just a look and feel of that. Okay, so this is what will be, this particular field is applicable to which our profile, we are okay to all the profiles. That's fine. This is applicable to which tab, which app. This tab is applicable to which app? My company app. Perfect. Cool. And which all attributes will be there? So new two lookups can be added, employee and project. That's what. So let me add lookup field inside that. So that's what junction object contains. And maybe it may contain some association attribute also. For example, you wanted to have, let's say, allotment percentage. So whether 30% allotment, 40% allotment, 20% allotment, you may have allotment percentage also. So we can add that kind of field also. So let me add firstly lookup relationship field, which is for employee. So let me add it, employee lookup, project lookup, and maybe percentage allocation. Okay, that's what we will add. So related to, so it is getting added to this project allotment and related to employee. Okay, I hope that is the right one. Employee. So fine, that's what is there. Okay, so field label employee, That's what is there. Let us call it as employee only. That's what. So holds employee data in allocation. So you may say select employee for whom project need to be allotted. So little longer help text, but let it be. Project allotments all good. That's fine. So this is employee lookup. Whenever you will enter the data in project allotment, you will understand that. So fine. Okay. It's visible to all the profiles. So let us make it visible all. Click on next. Okay. So project allotment layout. Let it be all as it is. Nothing to do there. Okay. So this is what layout allotment. Nothing to do there. Let us say save and new. I want to add project lookup now as the second field in project allotment. So save and new, and we will select lookup again, and that will be for project. So next it will say related to, that will be related to project. Okay, related to project. Perfect. Project. Same. Next. So we are adding employee lookup, project lookup, and allocation percentage. So in case if you have problem with like junction object and then lookup object and all, so maybe you can ping me separately. I'll work out something for you. Field name, project only, help text and all, so holds project data in allocation. Then select project, select project. That's fine. Click on next. Select project in allocation. That's what we might have said. That's okay. Click on next. Come on. And this is visible to all the profile. I don't want to do anything over there. Then it will be the tab. Yeah, let us see the other thing, what it asks. This is the project lookup. So layout. So we are okay with that. Nothing to do here. Even on the final step, we don't have to do anything. Just click on save and new again, because one more field we want to add, which is number. That is nothing but project allocation percentage. Okay, so let me save this, save and new, and let me add the next field, which is project allocation. So let us select it as number. In the set of data types, let us select it as number. So let us select it as number, and let us make it as project allocation percentage. So let us call it as project allocation percentage. Okay, so as it is percentage, it should not be more than 3 digits. So let me make it 3 digit. That's fine. Description holds project allocation data. So enter project allocation percentage. That's what I put here. Percentage. Required unique, I don't want it. Click on next. So that is what is my current step, So step number 13 is create project allotment object with below fields. That's what we are doing. So project, what we want is employee lookup, then project lookup, and then we can have Allocation percentage. Allocation percentage. Project allocation, Okay, so that's what visible to all the profile, nothing to do here. So everywhere I always says all profile, visible to all profile. Okay, save. Let us save this. Now I don't want any other field, so let us save that. Perfect. You can see that project allocation percentage. Let me correct it here. It is project allocation percentage. That's what it is. Okay, so employee, project and project allocation percentage. If you want make it, you can make it small also. You can edit that and you can make it small, no problem. Leave it, no worries. So now enter the record, enter the project allocation records, which will complete our whole thing. Enter project allocation records. So which are project allocation records? So I do have, let's say which all employees I do have, let me have it. So let me take a snapshot of that, which all employees I do have. So Virat, Rohit, Bhuvnesh, Sachin, Kapil, these are my employees. So let me just take them in one snapshot. Let me get this. Let me get this employee. New. Let me have it here. So these are employees, these are employees. Then let me take the project. So projects, and let me have these projects. Let me select snapshot. Let me paste it in my temporary paint. Let me cut it. What I'm doing now, these projects I want to cut. Close this, and I want to take that inside here, paste, and here, and I want to do the mapping, what mapping I want. So suppose HR gave you the project allocation data like this. So let's say HR allocation give the data like this. Say Virat is working on development project, which will be, let's say, 30%. And Virat also work on management project, let's say 70%. Kapil work on management project, let's say 100%. Bhunesh work on testing project, let's say 50%. And Bhunesh work on development project, let's say 50%. That's what. Then Rohit does not have any project yet, so his entry is not there in the project allotment. Sachin is working on development project, totally 100%. That's what is there. Okay, so it is perfectly possible that some employee can be there who don't have the project, some project are there who don't have employees. That is perfectly possible. Newly started project and all, So let us do this data entry in our project allotment. So Virat, let us one by one, you can put the tick mark. Let me have green color. So Virat 30% development project. Let us do that. So project allotment, you have let us add a new. So Virat project allotment name, let us call it as whatever, it is the project allotment name, so you can call it as PR 001, some number is there. Project, so where is the employee lookup, guys? Employee lookup is not there. Why? Some problem with employee lookup? Let me see that. You will learn from that, why, what is wrong in the project allotment. I should have employee lookup over here, which is not there. Let me see that. Let me see my project allotment object. Let me see what went wrong inside that. Employee lookup I already have, right? Then why it is not visible? Employee lookup I already have. Project lookup, employee lookup. So I'm going to project allotment, and there I don't see the employee lookup. Why? So if I say new and I don't have employee lookup over here. Why? Employee lookup, why it is not there? Now, okay. There is one department thing also over there, you know. So maybe some visibility issue. The visibility issue can be uh, okay. So here there has to be. Let me go back. So let me sort out here what is the visibility. Maybe department and all though all should be visible, you know. So I don't know why employee is not coming. Maybe department, project allotment and department. So that is not there. So let me check out. So what is happening? I don't see employee object over here. Let me check once the schema builder. Let me go to setup and let me go to schema builder and let me see whether relationship is formed between employee and project or not. Okay, so that's what employee and project allotment, this is missing. There is no, so this employee object, what I anticipate, whatever employee I have chosen in lookup, there I got two employee, you know. I don't know what was the first object, but I need to select the second object whenever I form that. Let me do one thing. Let me just go to the project allotment. Let me go to, I think I got the catch. So let me go to the project allotment object, then project allotment. And here, what I do is I just delete this. I just delete this. Yes, I want to delete the relationship. Okay, that's great. And now I add new and I add lookup relationship. Click on next. And after that, I want to select employee. So actually what was happening here, I don't know what is this first one, you know, no clue about this, but my employee object is this one. So last time by mistake, I have taken this. I'm sure you will not have such problem, but if you have such problem, just select second one. So I'm just selecting second one and now it should be fine. So that's okay. Field name is employee. Then description and help text can be there. So holds employee data. So select employee. Next. Let me see what happens. Okay, so let us make it visible for all the profiles. Click on next. Then project layout, allotment layout, that is okay. Employee layout, that is fine. Click on save. Nothing to do over there. Now let us see project allotment. I'm sure now there is no problem. Perfect. So employee is appearing there, all good. So project allotment name, let us call it as, so what we have to do basically, we have to just do this mapping. So Virat will be working on development project on 30%. So let me say P001. Virat will be selected over here. This sequence can be adjusted in the page layout, you know. So Virat I will select and he is on 30% and the project will be development project. So let's get development project, save and new. Then I will have PA0002. Then the second one will be, let's say Virat is working on management project on 70%. So let's do that. It will be management project, whatever you select first, that doesn't matter. Management project and he is on 70% and Virat. So Virat working on management project, Virat working on development project. One employee working on multiple projects. So let me select Virat. Let me save and new. And the third allotment. So let us Uh, let us select whichever are done. So this is done and this is done. Now let us have Bhuvanesh. Bhuvanesh is working on 50% testing project. So PA0003, it is on testing project. So testing project percentage is 50% and the employee is Bhuvanesh. Great. Save and new. So that's what Bhuvanesh is done. So this is done. Now the rest of the 50% for Bhuvanesh is, I think rest of the 50% is in development project. So now on development project, you can see Bhuvanesh and Virat both are working on development project. On one project, multiple employees. So it is many to many relationship. So Bhuvanesh on development project 50%. Let's do that. So that is PA0004. Project is development project. Very good. Project allotment percentage is 50% and the employee is Bhuvanesh. That's what. Save and new. So Bhuvanesh also done. Then we do have, so this Virat also done. We do have then Kapil 100% on management project. Let's take that. Kapil working on 100% on management project. So it is nothing but PA0005. Some project allotment name we can give. So save and new. That's what is done. This is done. Now what is remaining is just we do have 100% Sachin on development project. That's what is remaining. So this is what the last one. Sachin he is working on 100% and he is on development project. Project allotment date is PA. This name is 0006 maybe. Save. So this is what project allotment records will be. So if you look at project allotment, you will able to see all records over here. So just we have to customize the view. Just like we customize for other objects, we will customize for this, and we will have project allotment name is there, then employee, then project, and that is what, and then percentage. So you can see all the record. So like this. Yes, you can see this is how the project will be. Okay, so that's all friend. This is what we have done. We created this complete data model from scratch. I know it is long session, but I'm sure it is very valuable and helpful for you. So I'm giving my WhatsApp number, my email ID and my website details below. You can contact me if you have any problem on any of my channel. So thank you friend and see you again in the next video. Bye bye.